Welcome to جيل الإبداع American School. Hi guys, today we'll talk about the units of capacity. Okay, now watch this video and concentrate.
The essential understanding for this lesson is multiplication and division are used to convert among different units of capacity. Previously, students learned the relative size of customary units of capacity and how to convert among customary units of length. In this lesson, students use multiplication and division to convert among customary units of capacity. This problem is key because students use what they know about converting units of measure to determine the number of quarts that are equivalent to 16 cups. Look for students who use the given information to find the number of cups equivalent to 1 quart. They may reason that, because a quart is equivalent to 2 pints, and 1 pint is equivalent to 2 cups, 1 quart is equivalent to 2 times 2 cups, or 4 cups. Then they use this information to complete the second equation. To do this, some students may reason that, because they used multiplication to complete the first equation, they should multiply again, 4 times 16 cups. They find that 16 cups is equivalent to 64 quarts. Help these students analyze whether their result is reasonable. Ask whether cup or quart is the larger unit. Point out that in the first equation they changed from larger units to smaller units. So the number of smaller units, cups, was greater than the number of larger units, quarts. Students should understand that, in the second equation, they changed from smaller to larger units. So the number of larger units, quarts, should have been less than the number of smaller units, cups. Their answer is not reasonable. Talk about what operation they should have used. Listen and look for other students who reason that they should divide to change 16 cups to quarts. They divide 16 cups by 4 because 4 cups are equivalent to 1 quart, and find that the recipe makes 4 quarts of soup. These students are developing an understanding of using multiplication and division to convert among customary units of capacity. This understanding will help them throughout the remainder of this lesson and in later lessons as they convert among customary units of capacity and weight and among metric units of length, capacity, and mass.
So all the time you must remember that when we convert from greater unit to smaller unit, we must multiply, and when we convert from a smaller unit to greater unit, you must divide. Now, watch another video, practice video, to more understanding.
How do you convert customary units of capacity? Think about this question during the lesson. Sue is making punch. She needs 3 3/4 cups of orange juice and 5 pints of lemonade. How many fluid ounces of orange juice and how many quarts of lemonade does she need?
You can multiply or divide to get from one unit of capacity to a different one.
To change a larger unit to a smaller unit, multiply. 3 3/4 cups equals how many fluid ounces? Will the number of fluid ounces be less than or greater than 8?
Select your answer.
The number of fluid ounces will be greater than 8. How do you know this? There are 8 fluid ounces in 1 cup, so 3 3/4 cups will be more than 8 fluid ounces. Multiply 3 3/4 times 8. So 3 3/4 cups equals 30 fluid ounces. To change a smaller unit to a larger unit, divide. 5 pints equals how many quarts? 2 pints equals 1 quart. Find 5 divided by 2. 5 divided by 2 equals 5 halves, and 5 halves equals 2 1/2. So 5 pints equals 2 1/2 quarts. Why does it make sense that it takes fewer quarts than pints to equal the same amount of lemonade? Since a quart container is larger than a pint container, it takes fewer quarts to equal the same amount of lemonade. Now you know how to convert customary units of capacity.
Now go to the practical part. Hi guys, now the practical part. Okay, how to convert units for capacity? Question number 9. Open your book. Yes, page 647. Number 9. 10 pints equal how many quarts? Okay, what is the relation between pint and quarts? 1 quart equal 2 pints. Now we want to change from pint to quart. So we want to change from smaller to bigger. So we must what? Divide it. Divided by what? By 2. So 10 divided by 2 equal 5. So the answer equals 5. Question number 10. 48 fluid ounces equal how many cups? The ratio between cups and the fluids, 1 cup equal 8 fluid ounces. Okay, now we want to change from fluid ounces to cup, so we divide it. Now we divided 48 divided by 8 equal, yes, equal 6. Excellent. So equal 6. Question number 14. 30 quarts equal how many gallon and how many quart? The relation between gallon and the quart, 1 gallon equal 4 quarts. So we want to change it from quart to gallon, so we divide it. Now we divide it 30 by 4. 30 divided by 4. 30 divided by 4 equals, how many 4 in 30? Yes, 7 times 4 equal 28, subtract equal 2. So we have 7 gallon and the remainder equals 2 quarts.